So before this video plays today, there's a couple of things I'd like to say quickly. One is that we're taking the dogs to the vet to have an operation, and when we pick them up they get a bit stressed out, and some people might not like to see that, so maybe skip that part of the video. Unlike in some places, the dogs over here are pretty much free to roam wherever they please. And us humans, we have our fence posts marking out our territory. But the dogs, they don't understand what these posts mean, and they have their own system of marking their territory. Pretty much all the farms around here and all surrounding us all have dogs, and they all have their own territories. So as our dogs get older, they're going to start searching for girlfriends, and we don't want them to have that drive, which is going to drive them into the territories of neighbouring dogs. We don't want them to get into fights and get injured, and that's the reason that we're taking them to the vets today. So we're off on the way to the vets now. Got the air conditioning on.
Bang bang.
Bung Bung doesn't mind so much, and Gorgie loves the aircon. So that's Pen's haircut finally finished after multiple hour-long sessions. Yeah, the colour's a bit...
Colour I hate most.
Why did you get the one that you hate the most?
I showed the dye color, but she don't have enough, so she put another color and mix into it.
Oh.
So she didn't tell me, and I said, don't make leave my hair alone.
Green light. I've gone to sleep now. Not too far now. Come on, Gorgie. They look quite sad in the door there. Don't like leaving them. Anyway, hopefully they'll be alright in there. This Pen's moaning about her hair colour. I think it looks alright. So we didn't like leaving the dogs in there, but we don't really have much choice. They'll be in there for a few hours. And the vet's is just up the road from this massive Tesco. So we thought we'd go in here and have a quick look around. It looks like half of it's still shut. It's 8 AM by the way. Pen, I think your hair looks good. It's a good colour, I want that colour. It's a good one. It's Christmas is well and truly here in Thailand. And they do play that music in the shops as well. It's really annoying. That looks alright. This is like the thinnest soup I've ever seen. So I don't normally like a Thai style breakfast, but it's not much on offer at the moment. It's still half shut. Too early. But it's quite nice. I guess you could call it pulled pork. Spicy, soft. You don't like it?
No, they're not that good.
I think it's pretty good.
They don't taste of anything.
I think that soup's not going to taste of anything. What's that you got then?
You have tea and coffee together, that's it.
Tea and coffee together?
Yeah.
I can't believe no one's ever thought of that before and it turned out to be a really bad idea. Otherwise it would be all over the world. Oh, it's Thai tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Milk and jelly.
It's yogurt, milk and jelly. That's cold. It's nice.
The best one.
So the breakfast was quite nice, but I've still to try this soup. Pen says it tastes like water, so it's alright. Hey, look. Right. Pen always adds way too much flavour to her food, like loads of salt, loads of chilli, loads of fish sauce. She basically doesn't have any taste buds left, so Pen can stick her tongue in a bowl of salt and say it needs more salt. Isn't that right?
I watch I say.
So yeah, all the Christmas stuff and the Christmas music. When I came over here last year, I thought finally one year I'm going to have a break from the Christmas music because it kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, if I'm honest. But no such luck. It's here in every shop, it's non-stop, and if anything in Thailand it's even worse because the repertoire of songs they play is thinner. It's like there's 3 songs and they're just on repeat. Coming over here to the dentist. Hopefully we'll be first in the queue today. So that was good timing. They opened right as we got here. So that's that sorted. I just had a quick check and a quick clean. It's in and out in 5-10 minutes. It's 600 baht. Pretty friendly cat. It's gonna sink his claws in my ankle. What are you looking for, Pen?
I don't know yet.
You don't even know what you're looking for. Pen's in her element here in the bric-a-brac shop.
Do you want this or not want this?
This cat's following us around.
Do you want...
Yeah, enough of that. Can't resist walking past these fruit drinks, but I've just noticed 2 doors down there's another person doing exactly the same thing. Fruit drinks with passion fruit and limes.
Yeah, it's nice and sour.
Yeah, I want nice and sour. They seem to do that a lot in Thailand. They see their neighbour making money with the passion fruit drinks and they think, oh, I've got a good idea. I'm going to go and buy some passion fruit and a juice squeezer too. I think it would be the decent thing to at least use like a different ingredient. I mean, there's so many fruits to choose from. Just pick a different fruit. Whenever I see the trucks with the big chunky wheels, I get a bit envious. I think I'm going to have to get some. Everywhere you look in Thailand, big wheel pickup trucks. So after looking at all the big wheels, and then I look back at my one, as nice looking as it is, the wheels just start to look a little bit small. So there's this tyre and wheel place just up the road from our farm. Just coming to have a look. We're not buying anything, we're just going to have a look. Just going to say hello. But they got a big selection all up the back there and whatever. We're just saying hello. We're definitely not buying anything. I kind of like these ones with the circles in, but they don't have that in the size I need. If I was to be buying anything, which I'm not. I just saw underneath this pickup truck, look how many extra springs they've got on so it can carry loads. I've never seen anything like that. But you can see how much it's built up on the top. They do carry a lot of stuff in the back of pickup trucks over here. Yeah, I like these chunky tyres. I'm sure they'll be real noisy and whatever, but we never go that far. Just town and back, it's like 5 minutes. We haven't heard anything yet from the vets about the dogs. We're waiting for a phone call. So that's why we got time to kill. I want to make the truck, if I was buying, I want to make the truck a little bit more off-road looking, which means, you know, smaller wheels and then bigger tyres. However, the guy is saying that on these newer cars, you can't get away with like 16-inch wheels. You've got to have 18-inch wheels minimum. I think they're just going to whip one of the wheels off, and we're just going to sort of double check, have a measure up, see if we can get away with it. So apparently not. Just not enough clearance. It's got everyone involved now. Maybe. So that's another option. I've just about managed to squeeze a 16 over the front disc. So I think we're going to change the wheels. So it's going to take a couple of hours. We still haven't heard from the vet, so we're going to get dropped off at the cafe up here for a coffee. What's that? It's like some super fancy latte here. Get biscuit, water, 65 baht. Yeah, the coffee in this place is really, really good. But I'd rather less of that, less of that, less of that, and more of that. Second car ride. Whoa, it looks good. Looks good. Reaction. Looks pretty good. Ready for the big reveal. It's pretty much what I wanted, I think. Yeah, so the wheels are sticking out just a tiny bit more. It's a tiny bit higher and chunkier tyres. So yeah, so far so good with those. They do feel, it's a bit early to say, but I think they feel a little bit better off-road, as you would expect. And on-road, I drive pretty slow, so I think I drive so slow that it's not really going to make any difference to whatever. Finally, we're on the way back over to pick the dogs up from the vet. Hopefully they're all right. Bung Bung with his cone. It's not going to be having a good time. Here's Gorgie. It's a bit of a rugby scrum. But anyway, it's good to have them back. Careful. I think they're going to be going a bit mad. Better get in to calm them down, I guess. Okay, good boy. No boy. No. Bang 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 bang. Seem a bit freaked out, as you can imagine.
Okay,
Boy, good boy.
Good boy, you good boy.
Good boy, Gorgie.
You go get good boy.
Gorgie.
I know.
Let's get the air conditioning on. So we got both the dogs in the car all right in the end. They are a bit stressed out, but they're calming down a touch. It's been a bit of a stressful day, and we're all a bit miserable, I think. Trying to stuff ourselves with chocolate or something. Eat till we're happy. He's resting his head on the net in the cone. He looks all miserable. We'll get home soon.
Really cute.
So we got home all right in the end. Gorgie's whinging as he does. Bung Bung is barking as he does. They've got to wear these cones for a week apparently, which is not going to be easy for sure. They definitely don't like it, but what can you do? Normally the dogs are free to roam, so we need to stop them doing that for now. If you take them off the leash, they're going to be straight over to the pond, make a big mess of themselves. So we have to keep them clean for the next week or so. And to that end, we're going to try to make a temporary cage here. Can't scratch himself behind the ear now, so we've got to do it for him. Not very happy, but what can we do?